Raphael. He's got a date of birth of 6/6/2004. It's a 2008 Honda Accord Gray.
Wow, a lot of stuff going on in the city. Got a little rollover over here. This is on Georgetown Drive.
Last seen by Mill Street. Okay, this is. Sir, you the Harry 102?
Let's take a look and see what they got. They got a lot of ambulance, fire rescue, police, a lot of stuff going on over here. Let's see what they got.
He's got an 914. Where are they?
Interesting.
So go with your location, please. We're on Morrissey Boulevard now. We're trying to find the vehicle again.
Morrissey Boulevard.
All right, was it an initial T-stop or just to investigate motor vehicle?
Like I said, I don't know how this happened. I imagine some not paying attention could have took part of this. It could have been speed as well, not too sure.
Yeah, we were on Everett Ave.
A lot of people out there taking pictures and video and stuff like that, so.
914, did they have a firearm recovered?
They did recover her. Like I said, not too sure how this happened, but it did happen.
In the vehicle with them now? Yeah, we have the firearm in the vehicle with us.
May take a little while for the tow truck to show up, but it seems to be a single car rollover. It don't seem like another car hit it, or I don't know. Kind of hard to say.
In the vehicle. 50 Victor Golf 29. 50 Victor Golf 29 took off. That's a 2008 Honda Accord.
We'll try to hang around for the tow if we can. Take a walk down here and see the responding units.
That's a 202 first half.
Engine 55 and they canceled the rescue. So the rescue was on its way as well, but they canceled the rescue. Let's see what they got going on over there. Is that part of the same thing? I don't know. Take a quick peek down here and see what they got going on over there. You got something going on over there as well. So like I said, it's kind of hard to say what really happened. You got this kind of blocked off over here. So this could be something else that could be more than we expect it to be.
Can you go again with that operator's name? Last name Raphael, first name?
We got that blocked off, so that's definitely an investigative scene right there. Like I said, it's kind of hard to say what transpired on that side.
Is it a PH in Raphael or an F? Romeo, Alpha, Hotel, Alpha, Echo, Lima. 5-3.
What's happening?
I'll check on that. We're gonna shut this down right now.
You shut that down? Okay.
Yeah, we'll go for tape. I can shut this down.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, if you gotta put the tape up, you gotta put the tape up. Or you can just draw imaginary line and tell me where you want me to go.
Yeah, just right behind the fire truck.
Behind the fire truck, you got it. Don't waste the tape for me, you know. He said that. I don't know. Don't waste a whole lot of tape just for one guy with a camera. It just doesn't make any sense. Let's go like this. Let's go.
That's the one more from the 654. 2 units on one. Without giving us her exact location, what is her vantage point? Where is she seeing these individuals from? She's not giving me that information, sir. The line was disconnected. Working on another one. What was that, please? Guys, if we just set up a perimeter, I can go into the woods with him. Yeah, we can't set up a perimeter at this time because we have no idea where she's talking about. Get this information now. Just make contact.
So they're gonna back that truck up.
I was able to obtain the caller's location. She's at 75 Crown Point Drive from that location.
All right, so there's a lot going on over here. This is E13, I believe. I think they were in E13. What does it say in the truck? This is E5. Maybe it's E5.
Echo 982. Take me off down here at Georgetown.
So Georgetown, I don't know what happened over here. Looks like it's more of a crime scene than anything else now. So
5-5, I figured that that's all I have right now for her.
We are clear from Millard Street. Thank all those officers. I'm now heading over to Belgium Street.
So Millard Street had multiple shots fired over there.
All right. The caller that we were just speaking to, like the other officer just said, we check her call history to see if she makes a lot of calls. They seem to think she might be an EDC. I checked it as well prior to the text. After the text.
So over there they're gonna process that scene. He said it's a crime scene over there, so I'm not gonna go down in that area. He said down by the fire truck, so this is kind of where the fire truck is.
No calls, but still checking there.
Like I said, I don't know what happened.
Go 905.
Maybe we do know what happened, but we're not gonna speculate on that. You didn't see that, man?
No, we're gonna need a couple of cars.
I think something happened over there that ended up over here.
To roll over here to assist. 5-5.
So we hit that car right there.
T-stop, Everdale.
Hit the back of that car. Like I said, it's kind of hard to say how this could happen, but I'm gonna put some crime scene tape out. This might be actually a crime scene. Allegedly, the person driving this car took off on foot. Not too sure if he was armed or not, but he took off on foot through the woods. So they're gonna probably put tape up here and block this off. That's what he's doing now. Put crime scene because it's now a crime rather than an accident or crash. Not too sure if they found a firearm in there either, because we're not sure. We're not going to speculate on that stuff, but it has become a crime scene rather than a crash. And I always get here just, I kind of get here kind of quick.
If there's a unit near the base, can they go out in the front, assist the taxi driver? There's the individual in his car that's passed out. He won't get out. He won't wake up.
So they're going to hold off on the tow until they can process the scene. So they're not going to tow it right away. So this is more of a crime than an actually crash. Allegedly, he took off through the woods back there somewhere on foot. So they're going to start canvassing that area if they can find out where he actually went to. A lot of.
You know what happened?
I have no idea. I know that car hit that car and flipped over. And supposing the guy took off that way. Supposedly. I don't know if that's true or not.
Somebody interrupt to assist outside the station. 906. Can you please take me off on a code 19 to Forest Street?
Supposedly. Like I said, it's alleged. Okay. Don't quote me on that. So this is more of a crime scene than an actual crash. You see the amount of police officers in the scene.
Clear up here on the Lima side here. Commercial alarm 1641 High Park House.
You see what happened? No? Nope. She's like, I didn't see nothing.
Lima 22. You have it.
So Like I said, it's kind of hard to say what transpired. We do know that a car did flip over and did come in contact with that vehicle right there. Other than that, we don't know what else to speculate on. So they're not going to call the tow truck now. So you guys may not get a chance to see the rollover scene because I may not hang around that long to see what's going on. Engine 55 is going to stand by as a precautionary measure. So they're supposed to stand by till they upright the car in case anything spills out, car sparks, catches on fire, car rolls down the hill and hits somebody. Anything like that can happen. So they stand by for that particular reason. Boston police got a lot of cruisers in the area. When I was coming down this way, I seen a whole lot of cruisers like flying up the other way. So who knows? They might leave. We'll see if they reposition themselves or if they actually stay. We'll find out. So this is going to be treated as more of a crime scene than an actual crash because there's more to it. I'm too sure. I don't know. That may not be true. I'm not going to say that. But so now you got the
Victor, Tango, Romeo, 46, Red on. Location, start same location.
all right. So they're gonna process.
J660, I'll take the call into the station.
They're gonna process.
Right now.
They're gonna process these scenes and
60 out of that,
see what they can do.
Good evening.
Just look like they are gonna clear up out of there. So it might be a while before they roll the car over then. So over here is supposed to be scene that they're processing over here as well. So he said he's gonna put tape up. So I'm assuming that he's, whether he has it up or not, he draw the imaginary line over there. There's not much to see over there, but they are processing something over there on the other side of that car right there. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but something.
Sir, could I get the I number for that firearm call, please? All right, that'll be 252-029-930.
I said I don't know how that car can. It looked like that car came out of this way.
You got it. And also,
Try to cut this turn real sharp. In the process of cutting that turn so sharp, he hit the side of that car and somehow rolled it over.
The T-stop with the recovered firearm. Stand by one. Don't have the body with it, sir. Looking for a Spanish translation.
So we're going to process this over here first.
Like I said, it's kind of hard to say what transpired.
Echo 202.
12, sorry to bother you, sir. Just to verify, you said Everett Ave. Do you want me to put a number to Everett Ave or
So
across
we just
street?
got word from a witness that stated they saw two males leave Georgetown, head towards the Turtle Pond area. We just split the areas. Two males wearing all black.
One second, sir.
That's why you always look where you're walking, because that car just came out of nowhere and just looped around.
Yes, this is the 507. I just ocean ordered. What's that call for in Georgetown?
Shots fired is going to be over at 46 Georgetown Drive.
So this is Georgetown Drive area over here. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, you have it. Show me en route.
This is all Georgetown Drive where we This is 115, 125 Georgetown Drive, right where I am. That's what's up on this right here.
I know that's how I do.
Busy night for the Boston police on all districts. They're gonna be What's happening? How you doing? All right, not too bad. Just trying to stay afloat. It's not easy. He's probably going to the shots fired call. Supposedly the shots fired on 42 Georgetown Drive. Well, we'll see what happens when they get up there. Maybe nothing, maybe something, who knows.
Tango Echo 507.
Tango Echo 507.
Yes, sir. I'm heading up to Channel 4 for that shot fight in Georgetown.
So the K9 is at Crown Point. What's that? K9 is at Crown Point.
Alright, so there's not much else to see here other than the fact they're gonna process the scene. I'm not gonna hang around too long. But what else can we show you before we cut this off? Let's see. I'll take a quick walk down and walk back before I head up out of here, because they're gonna process the scene. It's gonna take a while. I'll take a walk down to that way again and not come back up this way, just to see what else is. Give you guys a kind of bird's eye view of what's going on. Well, I guess that's her car right there that got hit. I guess she's seen that's her car, so maybe that's her car that got hit. I'll walk up to that way again. Like I said, I'm just gonna kind of pan around up there and head up out of here. The numbers get lower as you walk this way, so 45 is probably further down this way, like maybe a few more steps down. I don't, maybe we'll take a peek around the corner and see if we see anything. You might see something down there, you never know. So 43, 45 is like right here somewhere. I don't know if there's... Let's see if they have anything. This is 43 to 49. 43 to 93, sorry about that. So this would be like 45, should be somewhere in there. Other than that, there's not much else to see here. And I don't know if that shots fired is tied into that vehicle there. It's possible that it is. Right now, they're still trying to put all the pieces together.
Have a good one. K1. Able to get a Spanish speaking officer? No one's answered up. I'll try again. Anyone speak Spanish for translation at Deptford Ave? Looking for Spanish translation, Tedford Ave.
Court, Roxbury, nearest box 2214, Tremont.
It's been speaking on for about 2 minutes. Speak Spanish for translation, 60 Tedford Ave.
All right, guys, that's been what they have here. We got two scenes they're processing, a scene over there and a scene over here. And like I said, I'm not too sure if they found a firearm or not. It's possible they may have, but I'm not too sure about that. Get one more image of the rolled over vehicle. This probably,
Echo 905.
probably won't see this on the news either.
Harry Raps coming on 15.
Yeah, can you have the base start a hard tow up here?
Bobbin on the first floor.
Or maybe they might be towing this car soon. We'll hang around and see if they do tow
Echo
it.
base, is that a regular tow or department tow?
It's gonna be a female. The caller knows who it is. White female named.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, regular tow, hard tow.
We'll see.
Echo 22.
We'll hang around for a little bit, see if the tow truck does show up.
Echo 22.
Yeah, we'll hang around for a little bit. We'll get back to you as soon as the truck shows up. How about that?
Got that.
Yeah, it's gonna be about 1442.f.
So Stanley Towing has just arrived. I'm gonna get some footage of them rolling over the vehicle. I believe the detectives are finished processing the scene over here, so
I'll send down this call with
we'll
the
see.
K1 1442.
Once they get the okay, to tow the vehicle, they'll probably upright it and get it up out of there.
Charlie 904. 904. Yes, sir. Can you just let me know when the service car log's on? Just have them head this way, please. Alright, Charlie, service unit for that armed robbery report, 91. K2, can you take us over to K1, please? Charlie 4.
I'm not sure if he's gonna probably the easiest way to back his bed into it and roll it over right, back his bed straight and roll it over that way. Everybody has a different technique, so we'll see what technique he uses.
Thank you, sir. 90 equivalent. Charlie 9.
It's all about, it's two things: looking at the vehicle, see where the vehicle is positioned at, and then get your game plan. Because you want to roll it so.
I asked her to open the door. She hung up on me.
Yeah, so if he backs his bed closest to that way over there, so he's pulling away from that car there, then he pull it out at an angle, he'd be pretty good to go. So they're gonna take down the tape and.
She doesn't appear to want to open the door. She said she's DK, but she said she was okay.
Detectives already processed the scene. They took pictures and everything. So we'll do the rollover scene and we'll be heading up out of here shortly. See, he's turning around up there.
Tango 515. I'm off on Stanwood.
Stanwood, I don't know what's going up on Stanwood either. Something's going up on Stanwood Street.
Good morning. Alright, let me try to call back out to no restriction. 102 we have that. We don't hear anything outside, so if the call does come back, we can send it back to us. Give it appropriate. Thank you. Jake 101, Ocean R, good morning. Trying it now. Jake 101, how's it going? Alright, I'm going to make this 516 on the officer with 154.
Yeah, so earlier, just before the car rollover, They got a call for shots fired at 45 Georgetown, which is literally like right over there. And upon the arrival on scene, the officers seen the car rolled over. I guess they found casings in the back, like earlier when I was over there, where they were blocking that off. There was casings on that side over there. So then, not too sure if this person was fleeing from the shots fired and it caused this to happen, or what happened. So it looks like the two people that were doing the shots fired took off through the woods, and then this is what transpired. I know Mark's gonna say, "Where's the high visible vest? Where's the gloves?" He's big on safety, and it's true. That's why they have that move over law, because of you need visibility on the roadways. Let's see if he gets the. He's probably gonna use the smaller J hooks, not the larger ones.
125 Animal. 515. Is there another car coming up here, please? One mile from Domino's to National Street, starting mileage 4950. Alright, just checking. Is this different from so you're on that call for Domino's?
That is 411.
Right. You're going to be on the original call was Duncan Street for the BD in progress, and then the female was found over by Domino's. That's who we're picking up there.
Now they usually put that down to keep the car from dragging, but if you use the snatch block, the car won't drag because you're pulling it kind of down against the car. So some people, that's why everybody has a different technique. So his technique is putting a rubber wedge under there, so when he pulls the car, it doesn't drag. But it all depends. Everybody has different techniques. So this is one technique that people do when they don't want the car to drag. But it's all about the angle you pull the car too. So if you're pulling the car downward, you're gonna force that car to roll over anyway. So he's got the smaller J hooks. Let's see where he puts them at in the two spots by the tires. It should be one on the upper tire, like up there, and one down there somewhere. And you put them on that further side and pull it. And if it pulls down the right way, he's gonna back the truck up a little bit because it's too far away. I would put the truck as close as possible because it makes it easier for your maneuver.
There's a Harry Rapids, 37 Bakersfield Street, second floor, Las Vegas. Oh, just for a second, still logged on, I'm logging on.
As long as it's not a 2-hour rollover like the one I did in Brighton. There's a rollover in Brighton. It took the guy about almost a whole hour to roll the car over.
Bravo, 460.
They're like a little like a little rubber grommet that you pull out of there.
Fox 421 Ocean Arm, good morning. We have the Ted tunnel closed westbound from 5 o'clock in the morning.
He's checking out his angle to see if he got the right angle. He's got the right angle. He's gonna put the snatch block on the far end and pull it that way. So if he once he pulls it from the far end, he's good. Get that cable from under that tire. Don't keep that cable where that tire is at right there. Flip that over. There you go.
339 P Street, T stop with Mass Reg 5 Julia Yankee Hotel 671 in the car.
3390.
He's still contemplating on the angle.
Harry K2. Disregard. Disregard, sir. Harry 103.
103.
103. Can I put you from 19 momentarily? Can you just add over to 37 Bakersfield for this live music on the second floor?
We have that.
He's gonna probably grab something else, I guess. Not too sure what else he's gonna grab. Maybe another chalk. Chalk the other side. I don't know. We'll see. Your chain's coming off. Yo, your chain's coming off. Your chain's coming off, my man. He doesn't. I don't think he sees that chain up that came off of there. He goes to pay attention to that.
And what was the other ID number?
I think he sees it now.
112665.
And this is a learning experience for other tow truck drivers, so they can see what to do and what not to do. So if they ever want to roll a car over, see, he's not using the hook this time, but it'll still pull over though. So the snatch block's over there, but you still could do it either way. There's no right way and wrong way to do it. The wrong way is when the car doesn't flip over. That's the wrong way. That was a perfect looking Toyota. Now it doesn't look so perfect. Now he's gonna reposition that he got two options. He could drag it from the back and use the snatch block and pull it up that way. I guess he could do it that way. If he pulls it from the back, he can swing that whole back end all the way around. Detectives are taking pictures because I guess this is part of an ongoing investigation. It is a pretty good rollover for sure.
Charlie 113, we're getting multiple calls from a party at 729 We have it.
Get some time to clean up the debris while they check the vehicle for anything and everything, pretty much. It's a little chilly out here too. I'm not too sure what the temperature is, but it's a little chilly out. They said that's like what happened. Allegedly, that car was probably running from somebody, and that's what happened in the process.
They just hit the second floor.
They got to get him a better broom than that. That broom has done seen better days.
Harry 202, ending mileage 49507 at Nashville. 14 minutes.
Harry 103.
Okay.
You could have called back to tell me if that's a yes, I'm here.
dragged it from the outer side, the other tire, I think you get a whole lot of more pull on it, and you'd be able to pull it all the way up. Like he should be able to pull it more from the other side if he had the other way, but you still could do it that way too. And probably, he actually could yank it from there. You don't have to even reposition the truck. You should be able to just pull that straight up. I think he's gonna pull the truck forward though to get more angle, but that's what the snatch block is for. The snatch block helps create that angle for you. So he's doing the push and move by using the wheel lift and push the truck forward from the wheel lift. So basically, you drop the wheel lift all the way down, and you push the bed, you know, so it pushes the truck basically. But a lot of companies don't want you to do that because they say they could damage your hydraulics too. So some guys say don't do that because it's putting a lot of weight on the truck. But the hydraulic hoses should hold that if they're good hoses. Because that rear end is not a lot of weight compared to that vehicle if you think about it that way. Because you're only lifting the rear end, you're not lifting the front of the truck itself.
See the caller? Yeah.
It won't start. He's almost done. He's just hooking up the last final hooks on the rear end, and he's gonna pull that bad boy up, and then
Charlie 983. 983. You're gonna meet Charlie Robert here on Glenway. Service unit's gonna hang tight there for a minute until he closes. Can you generate me a different I number for an IB person in front of that same location, unrelated, and I'll be L20. Okay,
that's pretty much it. Car rollover. I guess there was some shots fired. 45. This car looked like it was probably fleeing from the shots fired. Maybe I think they were shooting at the car rather than anything else. And the suspects took off the opposite direction. much it. A little cleanup, and then that's it. Not too bad. I hear you. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Yes, sir. Somebody said this is a private way. I don't know if this is private or I don't know if it's city owned or I know Georgetown is private, but I don't know if the roadway, maybe it is. But you get a city hydrant, so I don't know how that works out. I don't have to look into that because there are kind of like city utilities that could run on a private way. Not too sure. Somebody will look that up for me and tell me how that works out. They have like a partnership with the city or something like that. Who knows? Because you have utilities that come through here, so I don't know. Take all those pots and he's gonna throw it right in there. That's what you're supposed to do. Take all the pots that come from the car, either put it in the trunk or the back seat or somewhere inside the car. But everything that came from the car goes back into the car. He's got the larger J hooks there. Those are definitely the larger J hooks. One thing is gonna get that. This chain is too. You don't want that chain dragging. You're not supposed to have the chain dragging for various reasons. He's probably gonna pull over and then he's gonna pick up the rest of that stuff over there. But she really, I don't know, chain. He'll figure it out. Alright guys, that's pretty much of the tow scene. Unless you want some footage of him clean up that debris over there. We'll hang around for a little bit. Let's see. Got a couple of is that Longwood Security? I didn't know they still exist. They said this is Longwood Security. Somebody was asking me, does Longwood Security still exist? You don't really see a lot of it now. You used to see it big before. A lot of companies are hiring their own like private security, and there's other new security companies coming up too. So that the competition is getting a little stronger. Yeah, I guess that is Longwood. Get an image of the Longwood Security vehicle. They've been around maybe the last 20 years, maybe. They weren't always around.
Area 104.
They kind of came in after Strata Security disappeared.
We're getting
Somewhere
a
around there.
here, but the doors are all secure. Can you reach out to a key holder to see if they can shut the alarm off? You get it?
Echo 427 Alpha, Ocean Line. Good morning. 710.
Figure I might as well get the cleanup scene as well. Since I hang around for the tow scene, I might as well get the complete scene. Cause this is part of the tow scene in reality. I guess you can leave that speedy dry on until it absorbs the oil or whatever that is. It's either oil or antifreeze. I think it's oil. Or it could be true. I think it's more oil than anything else.
983. 983. Sir, can I grab the I number for the armed robbery on Glenway? Alright, armed robbery 252-029-943. Thank you. 435 off. Charlie 431, Frank. Ocean, Frank. Clip, yeah. They're working on it. Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Dispatch, can you log off ID 168 476?
I think that's all she wrote. Alright guys, he's heading up out. He's got all his pieces up. All the nicks and crannies are gone. We're gonna catch you guys. Take care, man. Be safe out there.
Yeah, we have that. Thank you.
All right.
Can you can give that a 1 norm? And can you just put us back on that
All right, guys. Rollover scene, car recovered. Catch you guys in the next one.